Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I want to greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First. And I think that's good. See? We want to welcome our viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and help grow the platform. You know, see? And I give thanks in advance. See? So, today we want to reason about George Wright, Floyd Green, Joseph Patterson. I know where I go with that one here. See? I have a piece of video I want to show you. Still, source come from Big Stone. You know, big up yourself, Big Stone, mad love and respect. You're dead. You know, easy, I tell you. We give thanks to Big Stone, you know. We give thanks to the energy Rasta. Yes, I. See? So, we notice when it comes on to certain things regarding politician and consequence where them supposed to face when them misrepresent them job. You know, see, it was to say, even in the face of, you know, enough requests by popular demand. See, nothing is done to even make the leader look good. Like the leader even don't too care about what people think, what Jamaicans think about his reputation of such. You understand me? Because he know him can get around that. He know that now go haunt him for too long. You know, see, 9-day business, 9-day news and all them type of thing there. You know, see, the Andrew Wellness that me attack. See, because in most cases now, leader would have know say the actions are in party, or those he is charged over. The actions are them reflect on him. You see, and it could be a reflection of his level of leadership, why they are so callous and, you know, got no regards for the particular rule of law. You know, see it, where them a break at the time. You know, see it. George Wright beat film woman there to a pulp and still walk come back in a parliament, come sit down side the rest of politician in front of the whole Jamaica like him and the boss, like so well. You know, I mean, the attitude behind it, at them thing them look upon, you know, when poor people are go buck and feel the pressure. You know, see it? Because the attitude behind it, Rasta, the nonchalance, the you know, you can see it. Blatant disregard that the man face for what anybody think. You know, see it? Floyd Green again. The man them make a video, Rasta. See him? And the wickedest thing make them people get with them thinking all the while, you know. And we see one turn on and a sorry for them and I talk about, oh, him a good boy, make him keep him job and all them things there. Listen, man. You see, the level of professionality where the job demands is not life-threatening, Rasta. The whole of I and I, if you walk go on the road, if I walk go on the road, then I might work uniform as much as me not get paid for them hours there. I'm broke a fight or something like that. You know, see, the likelihood of me getting fired for that is vast. You know, see it? Because me misrepresent the uniform, the logo, the brand where me I work for. You know, see it? You get fired for it, Rasta. You know, see it? So when we ourselves all sit down and talk about, oh, I'm a good boy, I'm a good boy. Listen, a criminal is only a non-criminal until him get fined, you know, Rasta. When you catch a man in the crime, at them time, they you know him a criminal, you know. You know, see, no court now go wait for him and say, oh, he never used to, and the first him I do is that. Nobody no business that, Rasta. You know, see, and the same politician them dictates the ignorance of the law is no excuse for breaking the law. You know, see, worse, at them set the rules so them a break and them a sing about it, I them a chant about it in the video. While them a break it, them purposely do that. Them perfectly aware of what them a do. And them do it. You know, see, that seemed premeditated, all planned out and everything, and people still sit down and watch and I wait and I ask the compassion. You know, now wait for you nothing will go on down Rick's Cafe. You don't care about that. That just sweep under the carpet and gone again, you know, case well and big double standard that exercise pound in the community, right in our own society. You don't realize a ship come that down at Ochi and how much tourists come off and walk up and down freely. Seen? Yet you couldn't get for walk up and down. Seen? Nobody no respect you or what you think. You just being used and abused and dash all about because the board like say. You know, see it. Anyway, I'm going to play a piece of the video where Big Stone record and make the eye them get a tone, you know, an idea of the atmosphere and the tone when a vast number of the Jamaican public. You know, see it because this turnout was, you know, decent given the occasion and given the, yeah, you know, see it. Anyway, I'm going to watch it little and come back on this.
We can coexist in peace.
That document for the Jamaica Constitution sent across from Jamaica from person to the Queen of all things under the service. Are you hearing me? Yes, so the Constitution of Jamaica is do you know what indigenous means? I'm here. Indigenous means what are we as the people did not know right we have the right to choose under Article 21 of International Humanitarian Law. It says everyone has the right to take part in the government country directly or through voice of representatives saying that when was the last time we had an election for the governor general? When was the last time we had an election for the general of the government? When did our people?
Paying Superintendent Stephen Mcgreggor as he moves right along, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
That's the oldness, not what the names comes from themselves and the Constitution and government the land. The people must speak out against this illegal Constitution and we must stand to right our own as a nation of people. This is how the United Nations will support us in achieving our real sovereignty. But once we remain as subjects of the people, once we remain as subjects of the people,
They've just arrested the UIC president. They've just arrested the UIC president, ladies and gentlemen. And all hell breaks loose. This is it. This is it. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do it, man.
So they did not try to say, but I mean I call you for the put in credit done.
When then?
Me and him last night the court since him take for the leader.
Yeah, man.
Mass murder! Blackmail!
You know what I'm going to do it, you know?
Yes, seen that.
Yeah.
Mass murder and blackmail.
You know me for there?
Mass murder
You know
and
for
blackmail.
there?
We don't run on the band.
Yeah, man.
Mass murder and blackmail.
After the march.
The lies the government's telling you, and I'm trying to tell you, we're all in the same boat. You and me are in the same boat. You're not in the exclusive club. They're trying to take away all of our rights. That is why we're not against you guys. We're trying to do what's right in God's eyes. Can't you see that? Use your common sense. Use your spirit. This is wrong what you guys are doing, and it's unlawful. It's unethical, and it's inhumane what you guys are treating people. You guys are treating God's children like this. And it's wrong.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. As you can see, the police have just arrested Mr. Patterson, taking him away. Some of his followers are moving towards Central Police Station, which would be the nearest police station in this region. The journey continues as we see what happens today in the aftermath of the arrest of Mr. Patterson, who is the president of the UIC. The journey continues.
Blessed fire.
Yeah.
As well. Successful.
Yes, ma'am. Chaos. As you see the police moving. Down East Queen Street, ladies and gentlemen. We're covering this event from this morning at 8 o'clock. And as you can see, turmoil in the streets. Turmoil in the streets. This is what the Jamaican people have been waiting for. This is it. Take a look.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, Mcgreggor.
Up, you know.
Up. It's a mosque. As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, here we are right at the corner of East Street and East Queen Street. They just arrested the president of the UIC, and all his supporters are here. All his supporters are here. They're diverting traffic. As you can see, East Queen Street in the morning. This is what it looks like.
This is what's going on in Jamaica right now.
When we see what's going on here in Jamaica. And they want the Jamaican people to know that this is what the world has been waiting for, to see the Jamaican people moving in their numbers.
The people that we want to talk and march for them freedom.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the gate of the Central Police Station, and as you can see, Jamaicans cannot take it anymore. They're fed up, they're tired, and they will not take this bullshit anymore. That's right. The world has been waiting for Jamaica to respond. The world has been waiting for Jamaica to respond, and here they are, responding in the way we know how. Taki of the Maroons, Sam Sharp, Nanny of the Maroons, Paul Bogle, Martin Luther King is here giving it. We're giving it because that's the way it's supposed to be. You're so Babylon, you're so police are moving down, and they're right here in the middle of it, ladies and gentlemen. They're right here in the middle of it. Let's get to the story. As we capture the story, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it is in Jamaica. When the Jamaican people are fed up and can't take it anymore. This is what happens when we cannot take this bullshit anymore. Look at how the police are behaving. Take a look. As we capture them doing what they do best. harassing the people of this country.
Come the people, come the people. Come the people. Come the people. Come the people.
Catch everything, brother. Catch everything. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. We have everything, man. We have everything. Guess how they treat the news. Look at how they treat the news.
Yeah, we're gonna be peaceful.
Look how they treat the newspaper reporter from RTR, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. They have no respect. Look. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the corner of East Street. And as you can see, people have come out to support the movement. The movements of no vaccine. The movements of the tide of personnel. The movements of no jobs for our children. The journey continues and it became a little hectic when the president of the UIC was arrested. So here we are, right in the corner. This is Central Police Station. And we're here on the corner. Today has been a brilliant day. Today has been an historical day for Jamaica. Because the world has been waiting for Jamaica to speak. And what a voice they spoke with. You will see all the coverage of what happened from 8 o'clock this morning on up tonight. Jamaica, the saga continues, and there will be more as we learn and freedom and our liberation. Thank you so much for watching. But I never faced them. What needs to be done? What needs to be done? Yes, sir? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the struggle continues.
So, them can contain 600 away. 600,000 will come tomorrow.
I love the police about it, you know.
Yo, it need milk.
Are you okay, Lloyd?
The pepper sprays eyes.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get
Take a sip of water.
Go
right and flow and go put it down.
Them pepper sprays are Yankees. Me that video Mcgreggor, I know. Me one of it. Yeah. Yeah, go along.
Well, have your mouth on.
He was spraying someone else in the spray.
Yeah. Now a few days ago, you know, I big up Inspector Mcgreggor. See? I mean, no, I'm gonna feel like me I'll bash him now for dead and I go on like, no. The man do a job, and you know what? Him do him job by Jamaica standard with extraordinary professionalism and, you know, exercise, you know, superhuman restraint. Even though the crowd itself was well behaved, you know, like throughout this whole pandemic, the crowd in Jamaica has always been well behaved. They have behaved remarkably as opposed to the rest of the world. You know, see it. I will respect that. You know, see it. And as you can see through the video, them all of the police vehicle and equipment, them did it on the roadside and the crowd seeing way, and Jamaica people not touch them. See, could be a mark of the respect for the same man that I tell you about, Superintendent Mcgreggor, because as you can see, as a superintendent, him hands on, him there at the front line, you see it, no doubt, to monitor and ensure good behavior from both sides, both from team side of the security fence and from the crowd. Seeing as you can see as well, you can see that the crowd is very receptive to his directions and demands, even though they might not be in agreement with it. You know, see them pull up on them jaw one side and them hear what I say and do what I do, because is a you know, one of the best crime fighter we have so far. You know, I say him couldn't be better or anything like that, but in fear and in balance, you know, see it. And you can see it from him action. You know, see it. Even when he was approaching the podium, he approached with a lot of reluctance. You could see a whole lot of reluctance in Mr. Superintendent Mcgregor's demeanor. You know, see it. And like I say, you know, realize even big stone outlined it. The police have a job to do, you know, see it, and they have to do it without partiality. They were there under orders, no doubt, you know, see it. And how the society says they obviously is gonna fix up some charge or arrestable offense for see the success of the whole thing. You know, see it. So an offense, an arrestable offense didn't exist, because again, we have to pay caution to what going out there and still can go on. Like say, this public gathering is totally acceptable. You know, see it, because if we are going to commit other people's feet, we're supposed to can, you know, take heed ourselves as well. I'm not saying the march wasn't necessary or relevant. See, we have to just, well, we are trying to say, we ourselves have to observe the necessity for avoid public gatherings and big crowd like that, because it's not conducive to good health at this present time. You know, see, we're not deny or refute the arguments of certain things out there in the atmosphere. We will never do that. See, because nobody can answer them things that, you know, see. However, we have concerns, same way, you know, see, still, we practice certain protective measures in order for come out on the other side. You know, see it. So we have to observe and respect, and we know certain desperate times, because for desperate measure, we accept that as well. You know, see it. So we can't create any form of bad vibes against Inspector Mcgreggor, Superintendent Mcgreggor act like so well then he might act egregious or this is personal or anything like that. No. You know, see it. So respect still stand predominant, and extended respect further to Superintendent Mcgreggor for and the rest of police force who was there with him for the humanity. You know, see when them established this, and also compared to the tactics where the rest of the world use, the approach where the rest of the world security forces use in regards to these type of protests of late have been far more abusive, to say the least. You know, see, so as to create that threatening impact. You know, see, whereby people try at least to make it happen again. In this case, it was far different, far more civil, far more accepting. The police personnel were just there in the crowd amongst the people for the best of it. And there was no engagement whatsoever. You know, see, apart from the odd threat and shout of, back off, back off. A simple thing that not by Jamaica standard. So, again, once again, still have enough big up, enough respect, enough good things to say about Superintendent Mcgreggor. He might punch me in the face on them day. I don't mean that. But you don't know, I saw it. He might bad me up on them day if you're inspector him up after so many years. Superintendent Mcgreggor. See, that's even Big Stone. You hear Big Stone talk about him with a level of respect. You know, see it, a level of respect where, you know, see it. And again, you see the crowd and the people, even while he was there in prison, the crowd and the people. I'm not going to elaborate too much, because everybody don't know Mr. Mcgreggor already. See? But what I say, Mr. Mcgreggor, still, what? So what go on, you know? Because, Mr. Mcgreggor, me notice you not play with that one, you know, from them order you come out, which me not take that from you. You know, see, cause just like me just a one about public engagements and things like that, I personally have my personal opinion them run a line with the authorities' opinion and personal and public gathering to a degree. You understand what I say? So, Mr. Mcgreggor, we want to ask, what about is there any order for arrest Floyd Green, because he obviously break the law, and anybody who break the law, be it this, be it that, whoever, as you pointed out yesterday, you proved yesterday, even a political, you know, person can be arrested for breaking the law, because I'm sure Joseph Patterson is such. He's a recognized political figure in the society. You know, see it. So, for even out the balance, Mr. Mcgreggor, isn't it the right thing to do to arrest Floyd Green for breaking the curfew act as well, blatantly, who published it on social media as if to rub it in your face personally, knowing your stance on the whole thing, knowing your stance on disrespecting the Prime Minister and such the like. You know, see, this is all of the things that you have proven to be totally against, done in a nutshell here by Floyd Green. I'm sure there's no restriction from any political institution whatsoever regarding yourself apprehending this lawbreaker. I'm not gonna criminalize him as such, but you know, the nature of Jamaica these days is we need consequences for those in higher ups. Seen? So that's as to be an example for the youths them don't agree where angle the business. You know, see, it's only fair. See? So me no want people and the community use this as any opportunity to go against the police. In fact, make it be the other way around. You know, see, try friend the police and get them on side, because I tell you, a human being them like yourself, and a lot of them are being forced into doing something that they themselves are not prepared for. You know, see, so your efforts are standing up for their rights as well, and their job, trust me, humanity, them believe it, them appreciate of it. See, don't get too abusive and aggressive towards the police. See, conduct yourself with restraint and respect for those in that level of authority, for the security forces, because trust me, we can see it, say them have a level of tolerance for, you know, the item feelings, the item concern. See? So, you know, big up the item themselves same way, and I appreciate love the way the item administrate themselves. You know, the protest yesterday, it was very necessary and very relevant. See? So, we give thanks to that. See? Oh, I also want further elaborate on Joseph Patterson, because, you know, we have to be careful of these things. People usually use these time of public concern as their way of finding themselves into public favor, if you understand what I say. You know, see, fact is, the baseline is better Nerville. The baseline of the whole issue is that we haven't had a history of, you know, a strong history of politicians meaning well to us. You know, see, as soon as them cross a certain threshold, you know, see, it's you know, every man for himself again. We have seen it time after time. You know, see, we have seen it time after time, and it's unacceptable. You know, see, but what's also unacceptable is for us to be jumping from one master to the next without a clear memorandum and what these people's intentions are towards us. You know, see, we have to hear them plan, and we have to ensure, say, the plan I work for we, I go work for we in the long run. You know, see, mean, anybody can come up with a plan, but if we now go reason out so well, then how we benefit we and ensure, say, this is what happened in any case of power exchange through our influence whatsoever. You know, see, we need these things to iron out before we jump and run behind anybody, because Babylon is most of the time a step ahead of us, because everybody see the gap in the political system in Jamaica today. You know. Remember, you know, PNP now perform. For the longest while, PNP energy is little and non-existent. You know, see. So forget any, to sit back and be expecting any energetic result from Mark Golden would be like a pipe dream, to be fair. You know, see, that we are all people who deserve better. Jamaica deserve better than Mark Golden's efforts these days. How could a UIC president, a new party, step out there and find such favor with the people? The people was demoralized from the days of Portia Simpson, when they come to the movements of Portia Simpson, how Peter Phillips did it. You know, see, it demoralized the PNP party up to this day. You know, see, and the leaders who come in have got no little or no energy regarding the development or the growth campaigning tactics of the masses. You know, see, no effort, no data. It's just lukewarm, it's lazy. You know, see, even UIC guy now come with a vibes where, you know, see, a whole heap of people are get drawn to it. And the PNP is still there sitting on its face. You know, see, it's like a purposeful plan where the whole of them are just one agenda, the whole of them are drive for. You know, see, no opposition. You see. So the gap was there. You see. The vacuum, the power vacuum was there. Seeing, and anybody with any ordinary sense would have know how to jump in on it, just like how Joseph Patterson, you know, picked up on the niche like a, you know, a new thing, and just jump in on it and make it happen for him. And it's happening. And we give thanks to the representation, you know, don't feel no way, because it's necessary, it's relevant, and it's been proven in recent days that it's a relevant topic. You see, because we don't know what was the plan behind all of this, because we know, so our Prime Minister knows that Britain and America is not going to accept any brand or any grade of the vaccine. From day one, Cuba was the first person who come up with something. And as much as them accept the help of Cuba in Italy, when Rome was down, see, them wouldn't accept any pharma remedy from Cuba. You know, see? You know, see? So, it was proven from then that this thing is all profit-based, and the people who at the head of the thing, you know, is in it for the money making, see? So, and they are the one who's got the power and dictate the narrative and everything like that. So the one argument is being accepted regarding the whole thing. There's no dialogue. You see, so everybody know, every good leader know how this thing you go from day one. So you know, have to take something that's gonna be later considered inferior. You know, see, you know, see it, and the inferiority of it now, I wonder how it will affect the tourism and the economy later on. Is Jamaica gonna be seen as a vaccinated zone, or a, you know, a clear zone, or what? On the back of this remedy that they have been using, you know, see, I mean, understand, because if it's not acceptable abroad, seeing how is the atmosphere, I mean, the situation on the ground gonna be accepted? I don't know how that works. You know, see it, and our leaders them should have known this before. Are they taking the easy way out by claiming they have helped the society by offering a certain remedy, but still the bulk of the cost of not rather than afford or attempt to afford the accepted one by the norm scene, which is the one where they make, seen, rather than wait and use this one, yeah? Was it a planned thing to let the people bear the cost of the overall thing, like what's gonna happen now, rather than pay the cost for the accepted one from whoever? See, you make the people them have better than bear the cost of quarantine and them sort of thing there, and the tests, because you're going to have to pay for them thing there. Seeing while if the government did go up and sort you out, or assisted in your sorting out, you would have been free to run up and down and and that's, the cost wouldn't be on your shoulder type of thing. You know, it's not confusing, but there's a whole heap of edge to this sword, yeah, when you observe it. There's a whole heap of angles to it where it doesn't, that would have made more sense than this big push and campaign with an inferior product. You understand me? No more I know how the rest of the world consider and see our leader without leaders push our efforts regarding the whole thing with an inferior product. You know, see, so that's the thing there. You know, see, so them they were concerned. You know, see, be careful. No one jump from one master to the next. We want to know what some people are dealing. No, we not withhold support in this particular fight, you know, seeing out there and you know, balance the thing. But still, when it come to politics, I better you catch a guy from now, you know, and make sure somebody deal with where you deal with than wait till him reach where him for go. And then at them time, they know the whole of we are going to sit back and I say, yo, what go on, where? When a guy gone in, they going to do the same thing like what some people are do. See? So, just be careful and more love and guidance, you know. In the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First. And I give thanks. See? Rastafari.